So welcome to everyone to this webinar organized by the Working Group of Africa. In this second webinar, we will focus on the Copernicus services and user case. So particularly focusing to the Copernicus Marine Environment Monitoring System as well to Copernicus Land Monitoring System. The Africa Working Group is a consortium of 12 European national institutions from 8 countries, currently working with African trainers from around 16 countries in different languages, in French, English, and Portuguese, as you can see here in the list of the African partners. And the objective of the Working Group of Africa is to enhance the African user and data user air observation sector and complements, of course, with other initiatives of the Copernicus program like the GMS Africa. And we are currently organizing 3 different programs in different language, in French, English, and Portuguese. And we have organized this in 2 phases. So phase 1 basically had implemented 10 modules of training for around 14 trainers. In the second phase, we are supporting the trainers to implement the training session in their local communities. And so, of course, we are engaged to organize webinar in these 3 different languages for wider dissemination and engagement. So in our webinar of today, we had a very interesting presentation. And first, we will start with 2 presentations about the Copernicus Marine Environment Monitoring Service that will take around 35 minutes, and we will have 5 minutes for Q&A session. First, we start with one overview from Fabrice Massal for the Mercator Ocean International. And then we will have 2 cases from Africa, one in Ghana, presented by Wangme Adu from the University of Ghana, and another case from South Africa, presented by Marie Smith. Then in the other part, we will have another 2 short presentation about Copernicus Land Monitoring Service, so around 30 minutes, and 5 minutes for questions. So Marco Silleri from the Joint Research Center from the European Commission will present this Copernicus Land Monitoring System overview, and then we will have another case from Africa in using Copernicus data for monitoring the water reservoir in Burkina Faso, presented by Benjamin Palmers from Belgium. And then in the third part of the webinar, we will have the meet with the trainer from Tanzania, Brighton Wamagove will get around 10 minutes of presentation, and we will have 5 minutes for question and answer. Then we will finalize with other project presentation, in this case, air observation for Central East of Africa, presented by Giovanni Lavane from the Sapienza University of Roma, Italy.